do some Star Wars Fallen Order. Now, instead of actually starting a new profile and showing you, I'm actually going to be doing a bit through this game. Second thing I'm going to be saying is, one of the main reasons I was a bit conflicted about actually doing this, well, was because I was actually going to be doing a review of the game, whether or not I should buy it. But I figured quite a few people just want to see some gameplay. So, yeah. Also, I'm trying to test, like, right now my PS4 isn't really too loud, and I moved my setup a bit farther away than my system. So I'm gonna see if I can still hear it in the background when I'm watching the video.
Not trained you.
No, it says I'm on the air. Wait, why the fuck is only microphone audio being broadcasted? Okay. What microphone gameplay would be? Okay. So guys, I don't know what the problem is. I'm in the middle of a boss fight right now, and I'm playing the video on my phone to make sure it's all coming up. It is not. So I'm gonna exit out of this and try to restart it. If it doesn't work mid-boss fight, I'm actually going to be pretty ticked off. And if that's the case, I'm just going to have to start a new game. You know, that or not show it to you guys and just review it. That is weird though. Only broadcasted for 13 seconds. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I am on the air. So welcome back. Sorry about that, guys.
My work is done here.
Okay, at least I know that this is working now, so that's great to hear. Okay, so a little bit delay on the speak, but it is working just fine. Also, I'm going to be turning off my sound so there's no background or anything. But one thing I did figure out is, well, I can actually upload full screen and you can hear my voice on my PlayStation. So far, this has gone pretty good for a test. Let's kick this person's ass.
I need help, bud. I've suffered far worse. Stim.
Actually kicking the face harder than a lightsaber.
Help!
I mean, it's a fucking lightsaber.
You bleed like all the others.
Okay, that was actually really cool.
Careful with that thing. It's been through hell.
Don't go. We need to stick together. No, I'm going to lure them away, and then I'm going to circle back.
They better give you a robe in this game. I'm gonna be ticked off if they don't.
Master, don't leave us.
What's going to happen?
It's okay.
Oh, and that was the... Okay, this is starting to make much more sense. I will say this is a very beautiful game. The combat is actually pretty fun. The story is actually pretty good, and the gameplay is alright. One of my biggest problems with it was, in order to have any fun, most gameplay or whatever, sorry. Really fucked up stuff happening, can't really focus. But, as I was saying, well, you've played any Lego Star Wars games, you'll kind of notice that, well, oh, cool. You'll notice that they actually have a unique kind of jump to it, so it makes it kind of interesting when you have a really lame jump at the beginning. You get the flip later, but with my second problem, the fact you don't have a minimap, you get so disoriented in the worlds that it takes you forever, and I've been on this for hours. Because I can tell you I've spent more than at least 6 hours on this. And I don't even know how far I am because there's no completionist thing. Now, you would think that if you get a second saber... No, it would have said that I got the hilt and everything. That looks awesome though. Oh wait. But other secondary skills that would have been really nice is, well, in any Star Wars game except the Lego ones. Wait, do they have it? No, in the later ones. Anyway, I'm talking about lightsaber throw. It's a fantastic thing that's just really fun to do. And while it is okay that's an optional skill, I really would have liked to get it beforehand without having to spend an hour at least to be in the game. One thing I did like though. Now, this can be a bit back and forth when I'm talking because, well, other ideas are going to come to mind. Some good, some bad. That's how it goes. The thing I liked was there's a, well, planet that you go to later in the game that's unlocked really early, and it's called Dathomir, where Darth Maul is from. And where you can get that is, well, after you get off this planet for the first time, and you can get early access to the double-handed lightsaber, or the double-bladed lightsaber. Which is the weird thing. You also get a split saber, but only does a single attack. I would have, well, they really didn't have to do this, but it would have been nice to have the option to choose what kind of weapon you had in your lightsaber. That way you can either choose if you want to be two-handed like the game before, or have a lightsaber staff. I also did like that you don't have a permanent lightsaber staff. You can just change it actually very easily. And it plays a little bit like Dark Souls, the game does, but it also plays like Force Unleashed. And, like, it is fun, the controls are actually pretty nice, and it works pretty well. One of the problems I had, though, was there were some parts in it that didn't really feel like Force Unleashed, and some that didn't feel like Dark Souls. That would have been really nice. Like, when you kill enemies, you increase your experience, which is nice. But you don't, well, unlike Dark Souls, you can't really buy anything. So, since you can't buy stuff, you can't get, like, new outfits, new saber crystals, stuff for your ship. Like, I understand that you can have that all in chests and other stuff, but, well, I don't know. It would have been nice to at least know that some of the harder enemies I'd fight, that I could get like some gear or some armor from them or something. That would have been really cool. As for the Force Unleashed, this game is kind of constricting. Like, it's really hard to move around in areas. The parkour is okay, and most of the game actually opens up as soon as you get your Jedi flip, which, as I said, takes a bit, and you get this. So it is a bit of boost in, well, double jump, but again, nothing to call home about. I'm just glad they included it, because so far the first jump just seemed really subpar. Also, coming soon, since I can actually talk and you don't, well, hear a lot of noise in the background, my schedule is going to be coming soon, so I'll be able to do this on a more fluid pace with, well, gameplay, bit of reviews on shows and games, and so on. And I really hope you guys enjoy that. Second, I'm going to also be getting a Elgato or a new PS4. Which means if I get a new PS4, I can play more games that I can't play on my system, like God of War and Red Dead Redemption 2 and so on. And I can play it a lot more and a lot faster without overheating my system, which would be really nice. Along with that, if I get the Elgato, then I can actually use my Switch, get some cords for my N64 and my PS2, which I have quite a bit more game for. So, you guys take your pick if you want either of those, and yeah. Also, another game I'm playing, well, you can actually tell because it's on my channel, is Jump Force. And one thing that really bugs me is you can't walk slow in that game. Like most of the badass anime characters, when you power up, you can walk slowly to an opponent and just look like a total badass. Don't get me wrong, it's moderate, but again, not really the best game. Like, there are a few Dragon Ball games better than that. Hell, I'd rather play a Naruto. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but when you try to repeat a game and it's made like, it's not really repeating if it's made by the same developers, but there are a couple things that they could have done differently that they just didn't, that they did differently in other games. Like, imagine this for Jump Force. First off, one of my biggest problems was the transformations. And it's not that there's not enough. Like, there's plenty of transformations. It's that you have to get B and up in order to use it. And honestly, if you're trying to do something badass, just want to up a 4, and then you just have to sit your controller down and get your ass kicked. Or you have to up the difficulty to make it a good fight. But that'd be really hard on your system, which causes overheat, and you just have to turn it off for 10 minutes and not play a game. You see the conundrum here. Now, no, I might not be like everyone, that's true. But I'm pretty sure this can be a bit voided. Second thing I actually didn't like was that you share one health bar. If you actually play like the, let's say, I'm trying to remember the game. Because, Oh yeah, you can actually, like the Ultimate Ninja Storms, you get different health bars. So you can actually choose your people and actually try fighting them. True, you could reduce the amount of rounds, but there's already a 1, a 3, and a 5 round. They already have choices of 1, 2, and 3 wins. So, yeah. I do have to say, I kind of wish I did get the pre-order, because I was so bummed that they didn't have a red. Regarding the fact that I have a red lightsaber with me, I can just take out one of the singular saber crystals, and boom, I already have a red. Even if it was on one side, it would still look kind of cool. But the orange, I don't know, because you don't seem intimidating in this game, and you can't really feel like a badass. Because, well, there were too many times I was playing this game, and, well, I really didn't feel that cool. Because, well, you get your ponchos, and, well, your outfits. And you have your original black, you get a green later on, a yellow later on, and then more black. Well, it's basically the exact same shit. So, yeah, you can take it or leave it. Doesn't really change anything. The ponchos are alright. There's some that look kind of cool on them that aren't really too bad. But, I would have appreciated some Jedi robes, something else, instead of stuff like this. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy stuff like this because it's a nice color palette and it's pretty cool. But you can still go cooler without actually doing stuff like this. Like, just remove outfit and poncho and just put robe. Now, I'm not trying to be too mean or too criticizing. I still have to write a script when I'm trying to do a review. But this game isn't perfect, but it's pretty good. And it sure does try. I can at least notice that much. I have no idea how long it's been airing for. The delay is actually pretty weird. By the time I actually got out, I started to rest. And by the time I started to rest, that was... Oh, it actually doesn't take that long then. One thing I would recommend, if you like what you see, get it. It might be for you. If you don't, I would say, you can wait. I'd wait. It'll always be cheaper. And plus, if they try to make a second game on this, it would actually be pretty cool if they did some nice development stuff, I don't know, him older or something. I have no idea how this is gonna end, so I don't even know if they could work a sequel off of it. But yeah, like this base jump, the space jump throughout the entire game really sucked. So the second jump actually does help quite a bit. And that's about it. That's all I can really say.
Here.
Alright, one of my biggest problems though with this game, you cannot skip the cutscenes.
That you both went through. I'm so sorry.
And I would pause it to show you guys, but pausing it doesn't make the cutscene go any faster, so yeah. So if you're in a hurry and you just want to get some slicing out of the way, make sure you know that you're not doing anything important. Second, if you unlock anything and you're still in a hurry, find a like a resting spot, a bonfire, because it's kind of Dark Souls, but because it will actually help. I actually found some cool stuff, didn't save, and like I know that the place I was telling you about,
It's all of our responsibility.
the fuck's it
It's
called?
about what we do next that's important.
Damn it!
I know where she's taking it.
She took it with
It's a
her.
fortress where they take Jedi, where the Inquisitors come from. It's a place of torture. It's the place I escaped. Just never thought I'd be going back there.
Would you call it a fortress of solitude?
Have a friend.
No.
You're not my friend. Stabs him.
I'll have a Jedi with me.
Let me touch that lightsaber. Ah. Oh. Okay, that's actually pretty bad. Am I sure I can trust? I love his patience, how he's like, huh. Should I?
By the right of the Council, by the will of the Force, Cal Kestis.
Okay.
Rise, Jedi Knight.
Oh, okay, that makes much more sense. That explains why they're knighting him. Oh, this is actually a good question to anyone that's actually a Star Wars fan. Is that actually how you Jedi Knight someone? Is to legitimately knight them? Also, if she lost her connection with the Force, whatever. No, wait, no, she still had a Padawan, so she was still a higher rank. So that would give her the right to do that. Fortress Inquisitors.
Quiet. Too quiet.
Oh yeah, this
Not a
chick's
fan
here.
of nature, Grease? Hang on.
Anyway, oh yeah, I think it was Dathomir, that was the name.
You're making good progress, Cal.
Not really, if I'm actually near the end of the game, as you say. Well, not as you say, but as it seems. It's really cool though. There's newer... Okay. Anyway. Yeah, Dathomir. In one of these chests, you actually find a green that's a Boba Fett green, or Boba Fett, and it actually looks really good with stuff. I actually regret not getting it, but it's not really that hard. It's pretty fun. As you could tell, I got lost there, so I explored a fuck ton of it. That's the only, like, there are places that I've come back to, and some that I've explored just for fun. Like, okay, Kashyyyk, Ilum, or Elam, Bogano, like, those three have been mostly searching. Zepho I have searched, but I also got lost in. There's a fuck ton of shit there, so you can understand. And Dathomir. Anyway.
Where do you consider home?
Right now, the manor. Ever since I picked this ship up, it's been my only.
And before
Yeah.
You got a lot of questions, no?
You can talk. Can you actually talk to Seer and ask her?
It's comfortable, small.
Hey, give me your lightsaber crystal. I'll give you a nice light blue or a pink.
It's changed ever since the war.
not too different from Dathomir.
No, Dathomir.
Lost my sister. Where is your family? I do not believe. Yet you surround yourself with a group.
It's like we're ready.
We're here. In your chair. This isn't good. With the defenses they got, our usual tricks just aren't gonna cut it.
I can help.
What are you thinking?
A ritual. It will hide the ship. I hope.
A ritual.
She has a knack for this kind of stuff.
Wait, hold on now. What is this gonna require?
A sacrifice. One of your arms will do nicely.
What?
Don't be so serious. Join me up front.
I'll be taking two.
Sisters, mother, lend me your strength. Sisters, mother, lend me your strength.
There.
Whatever she's doing, it's working.
What do you think the odds are?
Imagine the Night Sister that's mute. You see a bunch of sign language while she's trying to hold a cube.
Let's go, buddy.
Once we're inside.
Or would it be more like Neo and Ruby where she just holds up a sign?
You find the hunter.
Should we stick
Or
together?
just not they should.
I feel the pull.
Actually, no,
That's
that'd be
every
the
child
point.
and sister at stake. Whatever happens in there and whatever you see, don't worry about me. Just get it and get out. It's time.
No, it is not time. Sorry about that. I was trying to look for a cigarette. To no avail. How long has this been going on for? Like... Okay, nearly half an hour. So I'm gonna end this here. I'm going to actually smoke a cigarette, maybe take half an hour. I'll actually come back to this. But thank you all for watching, and I actually hope that you all enjoyed. This is actually really fun to do, and I hope to do it with people, so that way, well, it'll just be more fun. And thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time.